Hello everyone and welcome back to CareerQ, a place to curate your career. The organization for discussion of today is Atos Syntel. So this is also a service-based organization and a lot of people have been receiving their offers from Atos recently. So I thought of making this video to make you aware of the patterns and maybe your job roles, types, salary, bond, everything that you need to know or you need to be aware of before you join in an organization. So yeah, in today's video, we will be covering all the different aspects and we will be trying to know more about Atos and the work that is followed here. So do watch the video to the end because a lot of information about this organization is coming right ahead of you. If you are new to our channel, then I would like to tell you that in this channel, we talk about tech updates, software updates and organizational updates. If any of these topics are of an interest to you, then you might want to hit that subscribe button such that you do not miss another video from us. Without a further ado, let's get started. The position for which you will be hired will be that of an associate consultant. The second thing that comes to mind is the bond agreement. So yeah, Atos has this bond agreement of 2 years and the bond amount is somewhere around 1 lakh. But there is a catch here that they have a common mail or email template which they send to almost all of their new joiners. So if you are someone who is thinking of joining the organization or who has joined in the organization, then do go back to your offer letter and get a view of whether you are actually within the bond agreement, you have actually signed this agreement or not, because the correct information will be written in the offer letter only. But generally the what I would say is that don't trust their email, rather go and look for yourself in the offer letter that you have received, and if not, then go and look for the person who has recruited you and ask him the same. You will be getting a much clearer point of view. Next comes the training. So Atos somewhere is not having or is not giving training or the classroom training that other service-based companies are actually giving. So as a fresher, you might be just given some some courses, some online courses or some recorded sessions, some recorded videos of company policies and those things for the first 10-15 days, and then you are selected in a project or you are given to a project, and then you will be receiving project related training. So once you are into the project, what you will actually be receiving will be something like working and learning together. So there is no such phenomena of getting a 2 to 3 months of formal training or classroom training that generally other organizations give. If we talk about the job roles or the responsibilities that you will be getting, then the job roles remain the same. You will be getting majority of the times support or maintenance kind of a role. You can also be put into domains like testing, and if you are very lucky, then you will be getting a development project. If we talk about the work environment, then the work environment is actually very good in Atos, and that is one of the plus points of Atos, that you will be getting good people and good environment, which with everyone supporting if you are in need of help, and if you are not able to do something or anything, then you will be getting full support from your colleagues, from your managers and everyone. So the work environment and the people around you are actually helpful. There's a positive environment, a positive energy, and yes, the work environment is good within the organization. So that brings us to the next part, that is how is the work-life balance. Because the people are good, the work-life balance automatically becomes good. So things are divided into small responsibilities in Atos. A project will have several members and one person is not bombarded with responsibilities. There is certain specified job responsibilities that you are supposed to do, and that is why you will be getting a very good work-life balance, wherein you have your timings fixed and you don't need to actually work for 12 hours, 10 hours daily on daily basis. If there is a deadline and if there is a call for something, then that is a separate issue. But all in all, your work hours will not get much extended because your job role and responsibility is defined, it's determined, and the work environment is good. So overall the work-life balance is actually good. Now I have not discussed much on the salary because I'll be bringing out another video in which I will be discussing more on the salary point of it. But yes, just to give a glimpse of this, you will be getting somewhere around 24 to 25k. If I give you some extra or some bonus information, then that is that work from home is actually ending in Atos. They are planning to call back the employees, and in fact the work from office trend has already started. Not all the employees have been called at once, but yes, they have started this phase wise calling the employees. So this might come as a bad news to most of you, because I know people have become comfortable at home. I know people have become comfortable working at home. So yes, you will be there will be this is one of the sad news of Atos that you might be joining in an office, and work from office might be something that will be starting off, and work from office is something that is starting in Atos. Talking about the hikes and the appraisals, again I will be talking in greater detail in the salary video that I will be making for Atos, but just to give again the glimpse of the hikes and appraisals, then here also Atos is one organization that lags a bit behind from the market in general. The hikes and appraisals and those things are a bit not so good. It's actually bad, I would say. But yeah, that is one of the sad or the bad parts of Atos, that the hikes is not so pleasing, and you might not want to stay in the long run over there. Again, one more thing that I would like to say is that if you look in the respect of career growth, then of course the transition. So one more thing that I would like to say is that if you look. So the next thing is that career growth. So when you are a fresher, right, you will be transitioning from college to this IT environment. So this transitioning is pretty smooth, and since there is not a lot of load and responsibility given to a fresher, the transitioning becomes smooth, and the people are good, so work-life balance, everything with respect to all terms, the transitioning is smooth and everything. So yes, when you join in, it becomes very good, and you are really comfortable. But after a certain time, you might feel that you and your growth has become stagnant, and there is no more growth anymore, because as I said, there is certain roles defined for everyone. So you are continuously, first when you're learning that role and you're performing it well and good, but then after some time, after you've learned, and when I say sometime, it's not just 1 month, maybe 1 year, 1.5 years later, you are confident about what you're doing. You've done it several times, and now you know that this is the step previously which was done, these are the things on which this thing depends, and a lot more. You get to know the process, but then you are still working in that one thing, right? So yeah, the growth when it comes to the job responsibilities also, the growth is a bit less, and as I've said, the hikes is not as great. So yeah, even in the financial terms, if you take, the growth is a bit less. So yes, Atos, if you want to join in as a fresher, it is a very good organization, but staying long term in Atos might not be the best decision that you make for yourself. As I've said several times, I will be bringing up another video wherein I will be discussing all about the salary structure in detail and the hikes and appraisals that happen in Atos. But in today's video, I've just given a glimpse, and I've just said verbally, but I've not actually given you or shown you the figures. I will be bringing a detailed video on that, not to worry about it. But if there is anything that I might have missed, or anything that has gotten updated, please put them down in the comment section, such that our audience gets benefited on a whole. Also, if there is any other organization that you want me to review, then you can put the names down as well. That was all that I had for you in today's video. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye.